What's going on, Fizz Nation? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for stopping by again this week. Hope you all had a great week. It seems the heat wave is starting to subside a little bit. Obviously, it's still pretty hot out. I mean, we are still in the middle of summer, which, as I mentioned before, is my favorite season of the year. And obviously, with the summer heat, we want to do everything we can to keep ourselves nice and cool, which means plenty of hydration breaks, air conditioning breaks, and of course, in addition to drinking plenty of actual water, enjoying a nice ice-cold soft drink. And while pretty much any soft drink will do in this heat, there are a few flavors out there that strictly and specifically remind me of summertime. And in my experience and my professional opinion, light, naturally flavored soft drinks with pure cane sugar are the best at capturing that pure summer essence. So we're gonna look at one such flavor today that I think is gonna meet pretty much all of that criteria. This is Dublin 1891 Grapefruit Soda. Now, those of you who have been watching this channel since at least the start of 2024 should recognize this brand. This is another flavor that comes to us from Dublin Bottling Works in Dublin, Texas. So far, we have reviewed both their 1891 Red Cola as well as their Cherry Limeade flavor. Cards above my head for the Red Cola review in case you missed it, and for the Cherry Limeade in case you missed that one. Now, you may remember talking about this company before because this is the company that originally bottled Dr. Pepper in the United States. And they manufactured their special version of Dr. Pepper all the way up until 2011 when they were told they had to stop. But the company continued on, and to this day, they manufacture some really good craft sodas. And earlier this year, one of their distribution reps found this channel and sent us a variety pack. And in that variety pack was this flavor. Now, I have never tried a grapefruit flavored soda before, Fizz Nation, so it didn't take me very long at all to realize this is definitely one of the flavors I wanted to try for you guys. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited too. Let's go ahead and get right into the content that you guys are here to see. Let's go ahead and pop the top and give it the old sniff test. Now, as always, every time we see the metal top, we need to know, can we twist it off or are we gonna have to pry it? So let's find out. Ooh, there we go. Alrighty, okay. So I think I can already tell that this is going to be a very straightforward review, because the very first scent that hit my nostrils was grapefruit. And it definitely smells like a sweet grapefruit flavor, which would make sense because it's sweetened with pure cane sugar, but there is definitely an acidic citrus bite just underneath of the sweetness. So as far as the sniff test is concerned, I think it's going to tell us everything it's going to tell us. Let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice, give it the old pour, and see what else we can find by getting a look at it. All right. Okay, we have definitely seen this kind of coloration before, Fizz Nation. Get a look at this. So already we are noticing what looks to be sort of like a translucent type of deal here. Sort of like a milky white, which we've definitely seen a couple of times this year. Decent carbonation, but the color kind of does surprise me. I was expecting more of a green or maybe a clear. And of course the whole air is just filled with the smell of grapefruit. But all right, Fizz Nation, we have smelled it, we have seen it. Now it's time to go ahead and toss it back and see what else it tells us. Here's to you. All right, so immediately I'm definitely tasting the grapefruit flavor, but if you've ever eaten a grapefruit, you know that it is almost entirely and exclusively a tart flavor. However, this has some tartness to it, but it is almost perfectly balanced with the sweetness from the cane sugar. Like, it's not tart to the point where it would be unpleasant, which if you've ever eaten an actual grapefruit, you know that's kind of the experience. But the flavor has a nice citrus bite to it, along with a little bit of tart and a little bit of sweetness. For the most part, this is a pretty well-balanced flavor, though the grapefruit flavor itself is not as strong as I think I would probably like for it to be. This is pretty good. All right, so what do I think of Dublin 1891 Grapefruit Soda? I am a fan. Look, you are always going to get my attention when you sweeten your drink with pure cane sugar over the high fructose corn syrup. So going into it, I knew that that was already going to be an advantage that this drink had. It's got a good flavor, a good balance between sweet and tart. It's a very simple flavor that knows exactly what it wants to be. The only critique I have of this is I wish the grapefruit flavor was a little bit more pronounced, a little bit stronger. Because I do want that citrus bite. I don't want it to be unpleasantly tart, but I do want a little bit more tartness. But that aside, this is a very good flavor. It's very pleasant, it's very summery, and the rest of it will 100% be enjoyed on the front porch today. So with all that said, I'm gonna go ahead and get Dublin 1891 Grapefruit Soda 4 out of 5 sips. And I think I'm probably gonna order some more before the summer's over. All right, Fizz Nation, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me. Thanks again so much for stopping by this week. Whether or not it came from Dublin Bottling Works, have you ever tried a grapefruit flavored soda before? What did you think? Let me know in the comments comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot as far as getting the algorithm to suggest these videos to you. But if you've decided that you don't want to wait for the algorithm to suggest any more of these videos to you and you want to see more of them immediately, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications for future videos. I'm going to get out of here and finish this up. You guys have an awesome week, and we will see you next time.